children, Sam's here to say hello again. He's a lot more confident and brave, isn't he? Can you remember at the start he was feeling a little bit shy and a little bit scared? I'm glad you're feeling more confident. Well done. That's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about the feelings of the characters in the book Bigu and which interesting words we could use to describe them. You want to have a game and beat the teacher? So I've written some words down in the book. Let's see if you can think of some really interesting words and see if you can beat me. See if you can get some more words than what I have got. Maybe some even more interesting words. Okay, so I'm going to put Sam down in his special seat so he's doing some lovely looking and listening. We'll see Sam in a little bit. Bigu. Let's have a look at the first page and see how Bigu is feeling. Bigu was not supposed to be here. She was lost. How do you think Bigu is feeling? I chose shocked, scared and worried. I think it would be quite a shock to land on a strange planet and for my spaceship to have crashed. I would be scared of what was going to happen to me and worried how I would get home. I would also feel bewildered. I'd be confused, I wouldn't know what was going on. So I thought of shocked, scared, worried and bewildered to describe how Bigu might be feeling. Did you think of any more? Did you think of the same as mine or did you have different ones? No one seemed to understand her. So I thought of confused because it must be very confusing to be talking to somebody that you haven't met before and they can't understand you. But I also thought Bigu might be quite curious. She looks quite interested in talking to the tree. I wonder if she's wondering, what is that? And she's feeling curious. So she could be feeling confused on this page. Why can't the rabbits understand her? And curious as to what the rabbits in the tree might be. What words did you get? Some wouldn't even stay still to listen. How do you think Bigu might be feeling? Can you remember the wind was blowing the leaves everywhere? What words would you describe to explain how Bigu might be feeling? I chose frustrated. I thought Bigu might be frustrated because she just wants someone to listen to her and she just wants to talk to somebody and get some answers. And nobody's listening and the leaves are actually running away. So I thought she might feel frustrated. I wonder what you thought. Did you get something the same or different? Did you get more words than me? Did you beat me? From far away, she thought she heard her mother calling. How do you think she feels when she thinks it's her mother? I chose the word hopeful. She wants it to happen. She's hopeful that it is her mother. She wants it to be her mother. So I chose the word hopeful. I wonder what words you chose. Sure, they were fabulous. But it wasn't her mother, was it? It wasn't her. Bing, 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 bing. She finds out that it's actually not her mother. What was it? Can you remember? It was the telephone box, wasn't it? I wrote that I thought she would feel disappointed. I think she might feel disappointed. Can you think of some more words that you could use instead of disappointed or as well as disappointed? Bigu didn't like being alone. She needed a hug. She needed to find some friends. She needed a hug of somebody who cared about her. But she didn't get that off that man. He walked away, didn't he? She was all alone again. She didn't have any friends. She needed to find some friends. I wonder what words you could think of to describe how Beagu feels. And she did at last. How do you think Beagu feels when she finds the box of puppies? I put curious and interested, a bit like when she met the trees and the rabbits. She was curious, she was interested to what they might be. And how did she feel when she was all snuggled up with the puppies? I put snuggly, cosy, safe, sleepy and warm. What words did you think of? And then the man comes out and says, "What on earth? How do you think the man is feeling?" I put puzzled and confused. The man has come out, you can see the puppies, and in the box there is a strange creature with the puppies, a yellow creature with 3 eyes. He feels puzzled and confused. What words did you use? But Beagu wasn't wanted there, it seemed. Have a look at how the puppies might feel. How do you think how the puppies might feel? I chose the words sorrowful. They're full of sorrow. They're sad and they're upset. They don't want Beagu to go away. And the man has to take Beagu away because Beagu isn't a puppy. Oh, how do you think Beagu feels on this page? I chose miserable and sad and lonely. I think Beagu is miserable and sad and lonely. I think Beagu is forlorn. That's a word, I wonder if you've heard that word before. He's really sad and upset and miserable, forlorn. Could you think of any different words? Then she thought she'd found the perfect place. And the perfect place was, of course, the playground, wasn't it? And it was. How do you think Beagu feels? I chose joyful, happy and playful. Those are the words that I chose. What words did you choose? Did you think of any more? Did you think of some really exciting words? I'm sure you did. But Beagu can't stay in the playground. But not everyone thought so. Remember, Beagu has to go away. Not everyone thinks Beagu should stay in the playground. How do you think Beagu is feeling now? I put upset. I wonder, what words did you think of? Wait! Her friends wanted to say goodbye. They got the chance to say goodbye to Beagu. How do you think they feel? I put pleased. Do you think of any more words? And there's Beagu saying goodbye. Once again, from far away, she thought she heard her mother calling, but she knew it couldn't be. How do you think Bigu is feeling there. I chose distraught, distraught and sad. She's really, really disappointed. She's utterly disappointed and so sad and upset. She's distraught. Doesn't know what to do. The spaceship comes. Is the spaceship coming? We know who's in the spaceship, don't we? Beep, 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 beep. Was it her parents? It was. How do you think her parents are feeling? I put joyful and relieved. I wonder what words you chose. They're full of joy and happiness, and they're so relieved that they've got Bigu back. Can you remember we spoke about that in the last lesson? Feeling relieved. Bigu told her parents all about life on Earth, how Earth creatures were mostly big and unfriendly, but there were some small ones who seemed hopeful. How do you think Bigu feels? Bigu feels hopeful. She feels hopeful. And how do you think Bigu's dad feels? He feels curious. He can see the hoop. He hasn't seen one of those before. We've used that word before, haven't we, to describe how characters are feeling. Bigu felt curious when she found the box of puppies. Bigu would always remember those small ones. She hoped they would remember her too. And how do you think Bigu might be feeling here? I chose hopeful because she was hopeful that the children would remember her, and I also chose that she might be feeling sad that she's had to leave the children, but also happy that she is back with her parents. So, did you beat me? Did you get better words than me? Did you get more words than me? Thank you for listening to the story and for working hard.